Madam Ashton has not managed to achieve security for Iranian opposition inmates in Camp Liberty. They are hostages of Iraqi security forces. Up to now, 116 have been killed and over 1,000 wounded. So that forthcoming summer would be very critical for the lives and very existence for this opposition.
Pane předsedo.
Thank you, Mr. President. In this debate on the situation in Iran, I'd like to warn against sidelining human rights. There are no signs of positive development in Iranian human rights. The number of public executions is still increasing. Last year, 700 people. Soon, a 26-year-old girl is to be executed. The refugees who escaped from Camp Ashraf are now being tortured in Iraq.
When you talk about Iran, we shouldn't forget 3,000 refugees from persecution in that country. They've been held prisoners, first of all in Camp Ashraf and now in Camp Liberty. But I and many other colleagues have raised the unacceptable situation of these people, despite which last September, some of them still being in Camp Ashraf, there was an armed attack which led to the massacre of 52 innocent refugees and opposition representatives, probably with complicity from Iraqi forces. Their bodies have disappeared, they haven't been handed back to their families, and even the Iraqi government has hidden them somewhere unknown without a proper burial. During the attack, 7 hostages were taken away, including 6 women, and nothing more is known about them. These are crimes against humanity, and I can't understand why Lady Ashton has not taken up a position strongly condemning the Iranian government. If you think only about the economy and ignore principles, it's not just countries but civilizations that fall. I hope that the European Union will stick firmly to the principles for which it was born and according to which it lives. That is to say, to force these countries to change radically as they need to in the interest of their own population.
Approach of the Iranian regime is amply illustrated if you look at the military aspect of the nuclear program, and here the close involvement of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard in international drugs smuggling and drugs trade. Because if you look at the way that things are unfolding, you'll see that Iran is actually playing a very active role in this. At the same time, it's clear that the self-same Revolutionary Guard is actually a big player in the heroin industry in Afghanistan. Now, we're seeing sons and daughters of people being destroyed by the Revolutionary Guard through their involvement in the drugs trade. And here, we need to look at the tentacles of the Revolutionary Guard, which spread across the world, even to North America, and we need to look at the role of Hezbollah.